Thank you, Hall. You guys are amazing. The response to my return video that I put out about 5 or 6 days ago was pretty off the charts amazing. I was honestly expecting maybe 100 to 200 views and, maybe a couple of comments here and there. Big shout out to everybody that commented and watched the video and liked the video. Honestly, it put a wind in my sail that I just didn't know I was there. So thank you guys for that. That was incredible. Except for that one guy. There's always one guy who's a problem. Yeah, everything's going good. Let's go. Scribbles is all in. Everybody's excited. Lots of old names. Lots of hell yeah. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. And then we get down here to this one dude who's got to take a crap on the floor in the middle of the party. You know I'm talking. What is this guy's name? Oh boy, here comes the e-begging. Let me tell you something, Nightmare SWGOH. You better pray to God we don't cross up in GAC, son, because I'm about to turn you inside out. I'm going to show you what the grandfather of these holotables is all about, baby. All right, guys, let's talk about the guild next. A lot of you guys were super excited that I was going to be forming up a guild. I didn't realize the demand would be as great as it was. We got that. I was planning on slow rolling this over the next 3 months and sort of getting people that were committed. But the overall feedback was we want to start the guild immediately so we can start getting rewards together. Welcome to the Chromium Cowboys, everybody. We are ready to go, and everybody's excited for what's going on with the Chromium Cowboys. So I know a lot of people didn't get in. We have a wait list to get into the guild right now. If there's enough people out there that want to join into my community, we will make a second guild. We will absolutely make a second guild and a third guild if need be. I know a lot of people sort of expressed that they were sort of complacent in where they were in the game and then just looking to maybe looking for some new vibes. Absolutely hit me up on Discord. Just come on down, join the channel. Let us know you're interested. Even if you have an entire guild, maybe you're a guild leader, just like looking to have options to sort of move people up and down based on their commitment to the game. I would love to have that conversation. All right, next up, guys, okay, let's talk about farming and sort of where I am. So as I told you guys last night, I was 5.8 million. I'm 5.9 million, been slowly leveling some stuff up there. And I'm sort of blown away by the generosity of CG. Now, maybe I've just been out of it for so long, and you guys can tell me if this is sort of crazy. But this sort of stuff right here on the PC client, this is pretty good. I'm pretty happy about this. So not only you have that on the PC client, but we've also got the web store cooking over here, and then you've got some free shards over here. All this is absolutely incredible, and this feels like a totally, I mean, I don't want to get a little crazy here, but it feels like a totally different vibe. Let's quickly jump back over into here and look at a quick farming update for you guys. I did take Count Dooku over to Relic 8. This was a process. This took a minute, and I feel like I was being bottlenecked on this piece right here, Electrium Conductor. A lot of people suggested it was just because I haven't been running guild events and I wasn't part of a guild, so I had none of this currency saved up. Hopefully this isn't much of a problem. I seem to be getting okay drop rates on this stuff from Cantina, but that is one observation I did notice was that a lot of stuff just seems like it's on Cantina. Like everything that you need is on Cantina. Also with farming updates, I did take Embo up to Relic. We're working toward that Lord Vader farm. If we go to the journey guide here, 13 out of 16 complete. Just a few more to go to get my second GL. So super excited about Lord Vader adding to the roster. I've also been refreshing nodes on the Marauder down here in ships. Apparently I have decent enough clones that this is a good addition, I'm told, to the Negotiator fleet. So I've been refreshing this once a day to try and get as many shards as I can to hopefully bolster my Negotiator fleet. So sort of not sure which fleet I want to go after next. So if you guys have recommendations, maybe check out my SWGOH.GG roster and see what I'm closest to. I'm also continuing just the farms on fun stuff that I'm really enjoying right now. Stuff that's just really interesting to me. So we've got like Iden, we've got the bots here, the murder bots, Santa. This is all for Dr. Aphra, Mara, Darth Talon, and then the Tuskens here. I actually use the Tuskens at like this gear level, gear 9, the new Tuskens, gear 8. I believe that's what those are. Gear 9 and Gear 8. And I used them in that Galactic Challenge that was sort of nuts where it was all Tuskens. And man, oh man, it was awesome. I'm all in. I put the Zetas on these guys. I'm ready to get these guys tuned up. I'm told they're more of a defensive squad for GAC. But come on, all. If we're going to be running that intro, these guys are going to be on offense. I can tell you that right now. So super excited there. I also learned the basics of the Naboo raid on stream, and that was pretty impressive. We did it all on the PC client, first time seeing any part of that raid, and that was just a hoot of a good time. Looks pretty straightforward. I don't know if I'm going to be getting any of those characters raid ready for that. Big shout out to Obi Pun for helping me with mods. He put a super simplistic guide up in my Discord about sort of how to manage mods, what mods to buy out of the shop, what you're looking for, and it's very straightforward and very easy to understand. Got in, cleaned out a bunch of old mods that weren't any good, freed up space. I had been topped off on inventory room for so long, and now I've got that all cleaned up and ready to go. So big thank you to him. If you want that guide, come on over to the Discord. It's just in the SWGOH general chat. As for the stream, big shout out to Max for helping me remake some of my beer logos here. He did Bantha Blaster and Sarlacc Pit Pilsner. So we've spent the bulk of last week. These were things that were lost on the hard drive, remaking beer intros. If you guys remember, we had beer sponsorships as part of the stream. In-universe sponsorships. It was a really fun time. So a lot of these beer sponsorships have been remade. We also have new fresh interlude slides, which have the new logos on them as well. I've also picked out some new set pieces behind me. I think we're not going to be going with this set right here. I'll probably try and spice it up to make it a little bit more GAC-centric and Star Wars-centric. I'm also looking at new cosplay stuff, new drip to sort of get in-universe a little bit. So when we do have those GAC performances starting in November, we will be totally just decked out and ready to go. I did also reach out to some voice acting talent, also former people that made intros for me, some graphic designers, to see if they were game. A lot of those guys still play the game and are still part of the community, so hopefully new intros coming from those people as well. So what is going on this week in the hall? Tomorrow night on stream, we'll be playing Galaxy of Heroes. I'm going to be working on my Jedi Master Kenobi counter with JML. So I do invite you down. We're going to just go into arena and do some battles. I got to practice that counter. I know it can work. I have won with it before. I think I've got the first part of the move set down, the first sort of what I'm looking to do. But also I need to build out that second part of the fight to make sure I can keep the dub. So do come on by stream if you have recommendations, you want to participate in that. Would love to see you. We'll also look at Conquest tomorrow night as well. It'll be my first time back in Conquest. I believe I was told it was coming back today. And the goal for this week is to produce an interlude. I do have an interlude that's going to follow this update video, just about sort of where I've been in universe. I hope you guys enjoy that. And also this week, I'm looking to finish up the new Boss or Bitch. So exciting things, guys. November can't come soon enough, and I'm excited to be back in the hall with y'all. May the Force be with you guys.
Hall, it's been 3 years. I've watched the twin suns set behind these bars for 3 years. This fusion furnace hums a familiar sound, reminding me of many nights on the holotables. The Pike's arrival happened fast, as did the construction of their spice network. Anyone in the spice trade was a target, my establishment no exception. Relinquish all spice dealings to the Pikes or face the consequences. Maybe it was ego, maybe it was pride, but I thought I could exist in this new world. One by one, the syndicate silenced the very heart of Tatooine. Imprisonment for some, while their entrepreneurs suffered a far worse fate. The rats here, they speak of a new daimyo, an uprising in Mos Pelgo. Lies and false hopes, these fools. Me, I wait, a broken old man rotting, awaiting death's final caress.